right, now we're live for another session of our live stream overviews.
WPAT copy trading.
That is correct.
Actually, before we joined here today, I was asked just now, how does copy trade working? Can we explain to our viewers out there one more time, how does copy trade working? How can you join a copy trading system? But before that, let's get the boring stuff out of the way.
Well, that's very important as well.
Yes.
All right, so basically, WPAT is not a broker, nor is it a financial planning solution. Now, it is Forex-related products that we're talking about, and Forex is a leveraged product, which may not be suitable for all investors, and it is considered a high-risk investment product. Okay?
As such, do not invest the money that may bankrupt your family. All right?
Yes. All right. Invest smart.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you guys need to do. All right, so
Yes.
how?
Back to my question.
Yeah, so to answer your question, how does copy trade work? Okay, so copy trade actually works in a very, very simple terms, where there is a trader, he or she trades on his own personal account. Okay, and then it's actually going to be connected. Okay, the investor, whoever wants to copy this person, will be connected to leech off the same trades. Now, it's not going to actually be placing the same trades on the same account, right?
Because we may not have the same equity, same
Exactly.
balance. Yeah.
But what happens is whatever the trader does, it's going to actually mimic on the investor's account. And the trader will never have a hold of your money as an investor.
So you, as the investor, have full control of your own account, all right? So let's say you have a trader A with an account that is trading on a $10,000, and you have $1,000 or $2,000 that you want to follow this trader, okay? Obviously, different equity, different balance. You're not going to be copying the ratio 1-to-1.
Yes. So now basically what it is actually going to be a good execution method for you as an individual, and also it can actually overcome your psychological factors.
Yes.
Okay, and obviously the executions for opening and closing is all instantaneous.
Yeah.
And the copying will actually just run for, as long as this trader is trading.
Yes, and
Okay.
besides, you as the account owner, as we mentioned, you have full control over the account. So let's say the account entering a floating profit, and you think, okay, this much is okay for me, it's enough. You can decide to close the orders.
Yes.
And the opposite also holds true. If the account is going to a floating loss, and you think, okay, this is already 10% of my account, this is as much as I can get, again, can take in terms of losses, that's it. You just exit the market and you take the 10% loss. All right?
Yes. Now, actually, enough talking about copy trading.
Right.
Let's actually dive into what we want to talk about for this week.
And
Right? We
this
got
week-
more systems.
Yes, and this week we want to talk to you about 3 specific systems. They are B1, B2, and B3.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Okay, so over here we have an overview on the strategy of B1. Okay, I'll just make it bigger for you guys for now. Okay, so basically B1. Okay, this is the overview of the performance. The initial deposit on this specific trader's account, right, started with basically $10,000 since 2018
Yes.
of October 5th. Okay, profits made already $57,000. Okay, now the recommended balance to copy this trader will actually start from $10,000.
Yeah, as I mentioned just now, the account now has $67,000. And if you started with $10,000, of course, the ratio is going to be adjusted.
Now,
Yeah.
do keep in mind maximum drawdown. What does this mean? Okay, usually what we're trying to aim for is, most people will always say, hey, the lower the number, the better, whatnot. Okay, but we have to understand a little bit about what drawdown means here. This is basically the maximum drawdown that is stated on the MT4 statement. What does this mean?
Well, we mentioned this before. So the traders, whenever he closes an order, obviously is going to close positive and negative numbers. So overall, the account, yes, may be positive. However, he may have closed a lot of negative numbers.
Yes,
Yeah.
or the largest amount of
Losses.
losses he has closed in comparison to that equity at that moment.
Yes.
Okay, would have actually been 89%. Okay, well, anyways, the interesting part is this. It survived for a very long time.
It's 18 to 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, maybe if any of you guys are interested, right, there is more details that we can actually see on the MyFX book. Right over here, which we have B1 over here, Okay, so the trader is actually just showcasing a demo account here. But now, why can demos be shown here on WPAT's live stream?
Well, the first rule is that any trader wants to showcase their demos, they also have to run a real account.
Yes.
And this strategy has been running on demo account for a long time. After the trader actually ran this account on a demo account, he himself also decided to join and run a live account.
Yes. So basically, live accounts needs to be in our collaborating brokers.
Yeah.
Okay. Without the live accounts, we will never ever showcase any demos for you as a trader. And so that's a safety tip also for all investors out there who want to actually dive into copy trading.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you're copying. The thing that you can rest assured is anything from WPAT that's showcased will always have a live account. Doesn't matter if it's a trader himself or herself or an investor that is actually copying it or is being traded by the trader themselves.
Yes.
All right.
And then now we're going to B2.
All right. So let's actually just put that back. B2.
Okay, so as you can see here, again, the performance, the strategy started off with $1,300 roughly on June last year, actually, June 23rd. And profit made so far is $1,200 almost.
Wow.
And the balance, as you can see, is $2,239.
Yes. Now, interesting point here. The minimum deposit recommendation here is actually $600. That's very different from most WPAT showcases. Most WPAT showcases will always reflect almost something similar to that of the deposit of the trader. So why is this? Well, because on the strategy itself, okay, the trader has actually recommended it that the minimum lot size that it could start off with, okay, is actually at least with $600. Now, because his balance is more than $600, he started with a larger lot volume.
So, as I mentioned, can be adjusted.
Yes.
So, with $600, you're going to be copying this strategy, but with lower lot size.
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, for everyone out there, the maximum drawdown, this is also the same, right? Maximum drawdown from the MT4, meaning maximum closed order that is in losses in compared to the balance, okay, at that moment. Now we're looking at a 41.16%, which is, well, it's decent for the type of growth.
And going to my FX book as well.
Okay, so this is B2. Real account. Everything looks all pretty. It's all green. And as you can see over here, it has actually made more than 100% profit in gains. And over here, we could actually see the type of growth per month.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
All in all, very good strategy, stable right now. So if you do have any more questions for all the traders out there and want to know more about the strategy, just get in touch with your account manager and he or she will be able to provide you with more details.
Well, for you guys out here, I do want to provide a little bit more information in regards to this trader. There may be a lot of investors who really want to just trade commodities, especially gold.
Oh, yes.
Now, this specific trader, he trades gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, and only gold. Okay? All right, so I guess let's move on to our B3. Okay, so for B3, let's take a look at the performance overview. Okay, deposit of $1,000 since 2020's August 11th. Okay, profits made is $1,897. Current balance we're looking at is $2,800 plus. Okay, so the growth curvature looks okay, constantly growing at least. Okay, minimum deposit required, okay, or recommended is $1,000. Maximum drawdown we're looking at, same thing, okay. This drawdown that we're talking about is the drawdown of the MT4 itself. So that means the closed order in losses. Maximum.
Just one thing I wanted to point out here
Yes.
is the fact that minimum deposit is equal to the same as the deposit in the account itself.
Yes,
as you
it
mentioned
is.
previously. Yeah.
Yes. Now the unique thing about this strategy, maximum drawdown 22.97% so far. Okay, so yes, it has to match exactly the same, right? Deposit and the minimum deposit recommended. Reason being because this strategy, it does trade multiple pairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so anyways, the trader does recommend that it should have at least $1,000 to kick off. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so B3, okay, Now, this is actually an overview of that specific account with gain
Of
or growth percentage.
91%.
Yeah, 191%. All right, so this is the type of gains that you guys can see since 2020 all the way to 2021. Well, there was a month of loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, but overall, I guess it made back within 2 months, right?
Okay, now this strategy belongs to the account owner himself. It's a demo account that has been running. Just because this account has been running so well and profiting quite well, so he also decided to open his own live account, the real account.
Well, funny thing, isn't it? The real account actually performs better
Yes.
than whatever he or she is testing. So that's actually quite interesting. All right, so for the live account, okay, of the trader, we're looking at a total gain of 200+%. Okay, that looks actually pretty neat. So let's quickly take a look at the gains. All right, so started in December of 2020.
Almost a year.
Yeah. All right, and well, luckily it didn't actually perform worse. It actually made profits on the month that the demo or test that
Right.
the trader was
Went
doing
down,
went
yes.
down.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I guess it's well, kudos to you, trader. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much it for our strategy overview.
Yes.
Okay.
And as always, if you do have any questions, if you're an investor or you're a trader with a strategy and you want to join WPAT and you want to be part of this, talk to your account manager and ask questions and get to know how you can be part of it as a trader or as an investor, all right?
Now, how to manage your funds to get copy traded. All right, so this is a very simple 4-part process. Okay, in reality, it's a 3-step process. Okay, so step number 1, open your trading account. Speak with your account manager for this. Okay, make a deposit into the select account you've opened.
Yep.
Okay, and then choose a strategy. Now, how to choose a strategy, your account manager will provide you all of the details and the application form for the copy trading of or to WPAT traders that are verified. Okay?
Yes, and also you can have the get hold of this PowerPoint we are displaying here as well, and you can also look into the strategies provided there. Those are all strategies that you can see, multiple like 30 pages. So those are many like strategies you can select from. All right.
Yes.
That's the part 3.
And then basically after the application is approved, then your account starts its copy trade.
Yes.
Okay, well that's it for today. And the last reminder for all of you traders out there, or if you are an investor and you actually know a good trader or a good strategy, we are more than happy to speak with you. Please speak with us or speak with your account manager on how to get in touch with WPAT, and let's start showcasing your trades. Let's help more people start making some profits in the Forex market.
And see you next week.